like that right now, but I'll get back and I'll move it around.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has had quite an underdog story. The get-rich-or-die-tryin' rapper was thrown into the spotlight in 2002 when he was signed to Eminem's Shady Records under the patronage of Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment. Since then, he has become notorious for his outspoken nature and feuds with other rappers and celebrities. 50 Cent is not only one of hip-hop's best-selling artists, he's known for his other successful business ventures, including artist and talent management, television and film production, video games, mobile apps, liquor, fragrances, vitamin water, and much more. At the height of his wealth, 50 Cent was reportedly worth a whopping $155 million. But after a few legal battles and poor business investments, he filed for bankruptcy in 2015, which has left him with a net worth of $30 million today. 50 Cent's bank account has taken quite a hit over the last few years, but that hasn't stopped him from making a few lavish purchases along the way. Let's take a look at 15 of the most ridiculously expensive things that 50 Cent owns. Rap artists are known for their expensive taste in jewelry, and 50 Cent is no exception to this rule. The rapper-turned-entrepreneur boasts quite an impressive collection of chains and other accessories that most people can only dream about. 50 Cent has taken to Instagram time and time again to show off his bling, and we must say it's certainly worth showing off. After taking one look at his collection, we're sure you'll agree that 50 Cent is no slouch when it comes to the expensive jewelry department. He has a wide array of chains and other accessories, but one of his most famous pieces is a custom-made G-Unit spinner chain, which had an estimated value of $75,000 in 2003. At the time, it was a game-changer for jewelry and has become quite infamous over the years. In 2017, rapper Quavo of the hip-hop supergroup Migos paid homage to 50 Cent's chain with his own spinning QC chain. It has been reported that 50 Cent's jewelry collection has a value of over $300,000. We've all heard the expression, time is money. That expression is especially true when it comes to 50 Cent. You see, expensive chains aren't the only thing in 50's collection of opulent accessories. He's known for his taste in expensive watches as well. The I Get Money rapper has amassed quite a respectable collection of rare and expensive timepieces, and he isn't shy about showing them off. His collection of watches includes a Krieger, an Audemars Piguet, and an RM1103. These watches range between thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. While the value of 50 Cent's watch collection is unknown, we're willing to bet that 50 didn't skimp out. 50 Cent is not only a successful rapper, he represents a very successful brand, too. We're sure a lot of you 50 Cent fans out there have repeated his trademark slogan, G-Unit, at least once in your life. Well, that trademark slogan, as well as his G-Unit brand, have helped to secure some pretty sweet financial deals for 50. With the help of his manager, Chris Lightley, 50 was able to start a record label and clothing company, in addition to partnering up with Reebok's RBK line, all under the G-Unit brand. Rappers are known for living the fast life, and that's something 50 Cent knows all about. After taking one look inside 50's garage, it's not hard to tell that he has a love for high-end vehicles. 50 Cent likes to cruise in the fast lane, and there's no better way for him to gain maximum speed than in one of his many motorcycles. Which brings us to one of 50 Cent's most prized possessions, a Yamaha YZF R1 motorcycle. Forbes reports that 50 Cent owns the 2012 model, which has a 98cc liquid-cooled 4-cylinder DOHC 16-valve engine with titanium intake valves. A tested top speed of 176.7 miles an hour, which is 284.4 kilometers, was reported by Motorcycle Consumer News. It's safe to say that 50 Cent's fast track to success helped him purchase an impressive collection of fast cars and superbikes. While the Yamaha YFZ-R1 Superbike is one of 50 Cent's most stylish motorbikes, he has many other bikes and custom vehicles that can give the Yamaha a run for its money. One of those vehicles is a custom-made 3-wheel bike by Parker Brothers Concepts called the Speed Racer. In addition to being a 3-wheel motorbike, all the tires have no hubs, which is a design that most motorbikes have not adopted yet. The bike looks sleek and stunning with a very futuristic appeal. 50 had the custom-built motorbike painted in metallic blue, which is 50's preferred color for his vehicles. It seems as if fast cars and sleek rides are akin to his heart's desire. However, 50 Cent's collection of pimped-out rides also includes some big body vehicles as well. One of 50's big boy SUVs is a Land Rover Range Rover, which was customized by Roadstar Motorsports in Los Angeles, California. The car, which was painted a custom electric blue, has 24-inch Forgiato Sedici wheels that are also custom painted in chrome and blue. The size of the tires on the vehicle is 295/25/24 all around. According to Complex, the car was purchased in 2009 at an estimated cost of $76,535. The 2009 Range Rover comes with a 4.4-liter V8 engine, 305 horsepower, and 325 pounds per foot of torque, according to a report from Top Speed. It also has a very impressive towing capacity of 7,700 pounds, which is perfect for hauling boats and other vehicles. No high-end car collection is complete without a Maserati, and 50 Cent's Maserati MC12 is a real beauty. It is referred to as a supercar and is slightly modeled after the Enzo Ferrari. According to a report from Sports Car Market, the Maserati MC12 is using Enzo's 6.0-liter engine that can pump out 630 horsepower. And according to Complex, 50 Cent purchased the car for a cool $800,000 in 2008. Unfortunately for 50, the car is not street legal, so he can't take it out for a spin around town. But nonetheless, it is one of the most luxurious and pricey cars in 50 Cent's impressive collection of high-end vehicles. Since being thrown into the spotlight in 2002, 50 Cent has become quite a savvy businessman. Throughout the years, he's made a number of investments to ensure that his money keeps piling up after his fame goes down. One of the most lucrative investments 50 made was in 2004, when he became a shareholder and brand ambassador for the upstart vitamin water company, Glasso. 50, who had a 10% share in the company, cashed out big in 2007 when Coca-Cola purchased the vitamin water brand for $4.1 billion. Yes, we know 50 Cent doesn't have a share in the company anymore, but how could we not mention it? After all, 50 Cent reportedly earned $400 million from the Coca-Cola deal, making him the second wealthiest rapper of all time. Lamborghinis are not only one of the world's most popular sports cars, they have become synonymous with hip-hop over the years. Rappers often reference these high-end vehicles in their songs, and 50 Cent's 2005 Lamborghini Murcielago is definitely something to write about. He purchased the luxurious sports car in 2005 to celebrate the release of his sophomore album, The Massacre. The car is painted in 50 Cent's signature metallic blue and comes with a 12-cylinder 6.2-liter engine and costs approximately $300,000. By now, you've probably realized that 50 Cent is somewhat of a sweet demon. And let's face it, his collection of race cars is every guy's dream. But no car collection would be complete without at least one Ferrari, right? 50 Cent's collection of rare and expensive vehicles includes the Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, which some of you might have seen during 50 Cent's episode of MTV Cribs. The car is equipped with a 6.0-liter TPO CCE V12 engine that promises 628p at 7,600 RPM and a 6-speed F1 electro-hydraulic manual transmission. The main selling point for this car is its speed quotient. We hear that this bad boy can go from 0 to 62 miles an hour in a mere 3.7 seconds. Now that's a fast car. The 599 GTB Fiorano is not the only Ferrari in 50's collection. The rapper dug deep inside of his piggy bank and also purchased a Ferrari F50, which is perhaps the most fitting car for someone whose alias is also Ferrari F50. Some reports claim that 50 Cent only rented the F50 for his episode of MTV Cribs, but those reports can't be confirmed. In any case, the shiny red sports car, which is one of the finest Italian cars ever made, is reportedly worth $477,900. In 2011, Bentley rolled out its first big sedan in more than half a century. The car paid remarkable attention to luxury and detail. So, in 2012, 50 Cent decided to dish out for his very own Bentley Mulsanne. According to a report by Car and Driver, 50's shiny gold-colored 2012 Bentley Mulsanne has a 6.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine and has an estimated 505 horsepower at 4,200 RPM and 752 pounds per feet of torque at 1,750 RPM. The starting price of this luxurious vehicle is $307,395. Perhaps the most impressive vehicle in 50 Cent's collection is a one-of-a-kind concept car known as White Lightning. 50 designed the car along with Parker Brothers Concepts, and it was featured on the sci-fi series Dream Machines. Huffington Post reported that 50 Cent asked Parker Brothers to make the car, quote, the best of a Formula One race car and a jet fighter, end quote. Which is why the car is referred to as a jet car. Although it is considered a race car, White Lightning is street legal. Imagine stopping at a red light and all of a sudden, White Lightning pulls up next to you. We wouldn't recommend drag racing on the street under any circumstances, and especially not against a beast like White Lightning. You can find him in the club with a bottle full of bub, and when he's not popping bottles, 50 Cent is living lavish. His luxurious 500,000 square foot mansion is located in the beautiful countryside of Farmington, Connecticut. 50 Cent purchased the mansion in 2003, which was once owned by world heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson, for a reported $4.1 million, which was the most expensive home sold in that town. The massive 52-room estate is equipped with 21 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, an outdoor pool and hot tub, a nightclub, 2 basketball courts, indoors and outdoors, multiple game rooms, a green screen room, a recording studio, and many other high-end features. It was reported that 50 Cent spent close to $70,000 per month just for the maintenance and upkeep of this lavish Connecticut home. In 2015, 50 put the mansion on the market for $18.5 million, but ended up selling the 17-acre property earlier this year for approximately $5 million. Rappers often portray an image that appears larger than life. Sometimes that image is real, but other times it is a fictitious one. In other words, some rappers have a tendency of portraying themselves to be richer than they actually are. Whether or not 50 Cent exaggerates his lifestyle is up for debate, and we can say with full certainty that 50 Cent is a multi-millionaire with an estimated net worth of $30 million. But it does seem as if the crafty businessman pulled a fast one on us. In 2015, during the time he filed for bankruptcy, 50 Cent uploaded a video on Instagram of a house he was building for himself in Africa. He said on the post, quote, "My crib is almost finished in Africa. I'm gonna have the craziest housewarming party ever," end quote. The video showed people working outside the house, but the location was not disclosed. However, when he appeared in front of a bankruptcy judge, he said, quote, "I do not own nor have I ever owned any real property in Africa. If I did own any property in Africa or any other real estate properties, I would have disclosed them as required by bankruptcy code," end quote. Do you think his house in Africa exists? Did he hide this fact from the bankruptcy court in order to protect his assets?